Finally, the mid-range price segment users have got the perfect upgrade option, as we will be able to experience the Reno series smartphone, the OPPO Reno8 T 5G under this segment. This is the perfect upgrade option for those who want a long-lasting smartphone with the best of Reno features. Key highlights of the Reno8 T 5G include the top-of-the-line Reno camera setup with the OPPO's proprietary camera algorithm, exquisite 3D micro-curved design, the segment's slimmest and lightest form factor. Not just the looks, the device is quite a power-packed with the flagship features across charging and performance. Exciting, right? Let's dive into the review of the OPPO Reno8 T 5G. Hello everyone, Praveen here from Mr. Phone. Before I go ahead, just hit that subscribe button and also don't forget to like and share if this video helps. So now, let's get started. I have seen many OPPO smartphones nailing in design, and this here is also no exception. Starting this year, the new style statement is curves, and OPPO brings the same uniqueness with micro curved design and the OPPO Glow Design, which you can see here on the sunrise gold finish that I have with me, comprises millions of pyramid-shaped crystals that are etched at the microscopic level. It creates a kind of prismatic effect and shimmers in different colors which look gorgeous. It feels smooth to touch the rear panel, and the best part is the rear surface is fingerprint proof, which makes it fabulous. The dual camera lens design with an aluminium pill shape housing protruding from the back makes it look like professional looking cameras. Also, you can see a decorative strip with rounded ends aligned with the slightly raised dual camera module, which looks elegant. The phone comes in two shades that are sunrise gold and midnight black. I personally like the sunrise gold finish, which looks like colorful spectrum and looks dazzling. And nevertheless, midnight black is also a stealthy looking finish. Let me know your choice of shades in the comments below. With the help of this micro curved design combined with the weight and slim form factor, the in-hand feel of the phone feels very confident and premium. Also, it feels compact with great ergonomics despite being in a tall form factor. And the weight distribution is also done well. Consumers are going to love this flagship Reno design in this price segment. Up front, there is a single punch hole 6.7-inch Full HD Plus toughened micro-curved Dragon Trail Star 2 AMOLED display with a superb 93% screen-to-body ratio, which means super slim bezels, makes it look stylish and beautiful. The Reno8 T 5G segment's slimmest and lightest device with 120Hz 3D curved screen. There's of course, Wide 1 L1 certification for watching full HD videos on OTT platforms. In a nutshell, the screen of the OPPO Reno8 T 5G is drop dead gorgeous to look at. The rich colors, deep black, punchy contrast and wide viewing angles are some of the key points. Content consumption is a treat for the eyes, guys, as it renders 1.07 billion colors, which is 64 times more than a conventional 8-bit display. And the cherry on the cake is the dual stereo speakers, which provide an audio output where you can hear the music lyrics or the movie dialogues very clearly, with an emphasis on loudness too. If you are in a noisy environment, then you have the option to take the volume to 200% for that extra clear sound. Even smaller details like haptic feedback that is courtesy of the flagship Reno 8 series are powerful and crisp at the same time. One of the best implementations, and with this, the optical screen fingerprint sensor is pretty fast and accurate in operation. The Reno8 T 5G builds on the Reno series camera legacy and has some solid offerings in this department. At the rear, you get a 108 megapixel portrait camera which uses Nona Pixel Plus binning technology coupled with a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a 40x mind-blowing micro lens camera. Pictures taken from the 108 megapixel rear camera come out with so much detail, accurate colors, contrast and apt sharpness. With the help of Nona Pixel Plus binning technology, now what it does is group together pixels into 3x3 grids, which means your end photo is the 9th of the total pixel count, that is around 12 megapixel or 12 million pixels, but those are 12 million clean pixels, because each pixel has the information from 9 smaller pixels. The shutter speed is also very fast with or without HDR. As you can see, the train and the man are moving and in motion, but still the photo turns out to be good. Again, you get the same HDR capabilities, and by the way, when clicking portrait mode shots, you get 22 levels of blur adjustment to choose from according to your needs. You get bokeh FLAIR portrait mode at the rear, through which output looks amazing. Overall, the rear camera clicks great photos with the right amount of saturation and sharpness with a wide dynamic range. The high resolution camera shows its power by clicking DSLR-like photos. At the front is a 32 megapixel selfie shooter, and which comes with a selfie HDR along with a bunch of retouching tools and filters to give you the best selfies in any lighting conditions. So, this is what a general daylight selfie looks like, taken from the OPPO Reno8 T 5G. Perfect exposure, details, color, skin tone, etc. Looks great to post on social media. Actually, this is a result of HDR processing, and that's why the output looks so balanced. Let me show you the power of HDR. You can see photos with HDR on and off and can see the difference. The selfie HDR performs well. This is a photo taken in my car, and not just the highlights but the overall exposure and color contrast improves. One more example is the sky and the tree leaves coming back thanks to HDR. The selfie HDR works like a charm at night as well. Sharpness, color accuracy on point without any noise. If we talk about artificial lighting conditions, it doesn't let you down. I felt the selfie camera is pretty wide and I can easily click a group of photo of 3 people without having to stretch my hand. If we talk about other modes like bokeh FLAIR portrait, that also works flawlessly and gives out pretty good results, even in group photos. I love this AI color portrait mode also. Makes the subject pop out from the background like a 3D object. This photo is surely gonna catch the attention of your social media friends. Again, works the same with the group photos. You can also click selfies with different styles of filters, and you don't need to put filters after clicking a photo. So that's great. Hence, overall, if we talk about the front camera, it works great for selfie lovers. If we talk about video recording, again, both the front and rear camera record sharp, color accurate and stable footage. The autofocus also works great with a smooth shift while video recording. A vlogger would love a feature like this, dual view video, which uses both front and rear camera at the same time to record videos. It gives the advantage to record your expressions also while you are vlogging. Now it's time for the special 40x micro lens camera, which is something that I have not seen before. You just have to look at these samples to get amazed. Up until now, we have seen macro cameras on phones, but this micro lens is on another level and is so amusing. I never thought that it would ever be possible from a phone, but seeing OPPO bringing it for everyone to experience makes me more excited. We can truly say that the OPPO Reno8 T 5G is the perfect portrait expert. So that was it for the camera department, and the OPPO smartphone's cameras always awestruck me. The Reno8 T 5G also matches the standard of the OPPO Reno series camera. Now let's talk about the ColorOS 13 in OPPO Reno8 T 5G. But before that, let me express my love towards ColorOS, because I'm using a device with ColorOS 12 and it's in the queue to get ColorOS 13 soon. ColorOS 13 brings some new exciting features like Smart Always On Display, where you get quicker information related to food delivery apps like Zomato and Swiggy, and music apps like Spotify, where users get greater control over the music playback too. I like this feature a lot and it helps me save battery life as it's done without even waking the smartphone. As for the different AOD options present on offer, well, you can set the ever popular emoji, which by the way comprises 79 new elements for customization over ColorOS 12. OPPO has developed the industry's first meeting assistant for smartphones to give you a better and less distracting meeting experience with ColorOS 13. So for instance, while you are using Google Meet or Zoom or even Microsoft Teams, it will prioritize and optimize your data connectivity for the meeting. Now drop down the notification shade and you can get media playback toggle, where you can control your music or media along with 2 enlarged toggles that you can always choose to set based on your most frequent usage. ColorOS 13 has a private save that lets you password protect your sensitive data. One other cool feature is the ability to auto-pixelate usernames and profile photos in chat screenshots with one tap. And of course, other cool privacy features such as app lock and hide apps are still here. Speaking of which, the OPPO Reno8 T 5G is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 5G SoC based on 6nm architecture. It has 13 5G bands and it works with Jio and Airtel 5G out of the box. As 5G consumes more battery, you get a smart 5G switch in ColorOS 13, which will intelligently switch between 5G and 4G to reduce battery consumption. In addition, you get 8GB RAM and 128GB storage. You also get expandable storage options up to 1TB with microSD card along with the virtual RAM expansion to up to 8GB. This gives more versatility to the users, especially those who like to add additional RAM for gaming or performance purposes. The RAM management in the ColorOS 13 has been superb. I could go on as many as 18 apps open in the background without them closing, thanks to the introduction of OPPO's dynamic computing engine for enhanced device performance. If we talk about UI, it's very smooth to operate and feels snappy as OPPO has well optimized the hardware and software to work together as one. Even while playing titles such as Call of Duty Mobile and SFL 9, they played smoothly without any lags or jitters. Also with the OPPO Reno8 T 5G, you will get 2 years of Android upgrades and 4 years of security updates. I can't ask for more. OPPO software has been already great for the ColorOS 12 and ColorOS 13 is going to follow the same legacy. Also, we have already reviewed ColorOS 13 in more detail. You can check out the video on the I button or the link in the description. Apart from this, the Reno8 T 5G packs a 4800 mAh battery under the hood. And with medium to heavy usage, it lasted me a full day on a single charge. Not to mention with light usage, I was even hitting 2 days of endurance, so that's pretty great. Moreover, a full charge takes under 45 minutes, but in 15 minutes it gets charged to 50% with the help of the supplied 67-watt SUPERVOOCTM Charger. While fast charging might sound concerning to many, do note that OPPO has included a battery health engine in the Reno8 T 5G, which intelligently controls the charging current and the voltage through real-time monitoring. Now this helps in significantly extending the phone's battery lifespan, and if OPPO's claims are to be believed, then we are looking at least 1600 charge cycles with up to 4 years of average daily use with OPPO Reno8 T 5G. And that's about it for my review of the OPPO Reno8 T 5G. With the segment's slimmest and lightest curvy design and the 3D curved display with amazing loud stereo speakers, it is truly an entertainment hub for binge watchers. The camera is superb and outputs great quality photos as well as videos. It never shy on the performance side also with Snapdragon 695. Casual gaming is a bliss. 67-watt SUPERVOOCTM fast charging with OPPO's battery health engine to get long-lasting battery life. Lastly, the flagship grade durability and certification, which proves the phone can easily last more than 4 years. Overall, I love the smartphone and it will surprise the users with great performance and the best factor, the long-lasting durability. The price of the OPPO Reno8 T 5G with 8GB RAM and 128GB storage is Rs 29,999. Therefore, everyone who is watching the video, I would urge you to consider this smartphone before making a new purchase. And of course, do check out the offers and sale details in the description below. So isn't Reno8 T 5G the perfect upgrade for you? Do let me know your thoughts about the smartphone in the comments below. Hope you like this video, so don't forget to subscribe for more helpful videos like this. And keep supporting with your likes and shares. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.